Is there a language of feelings? When the rabbit ears start to fall off, it all starts with pain. When you accept all these feelings as a new language, then you will climb from emotion to emotion. All messages from other worlds. And what if the lips would fall off? Then what's left? Your feelings. Your nose. What if your nose would fall off? Only feelings. Feelings can be overwhelming. So you must search for the most sensitive places and the least sensitive places to have a trigger to open and lock. Boys from Tucan. When the tiger goes to sleep, it's something for you to know, and something for you will see. These softest boys in daylight become the hard men in the night. Boys from Elv. Those boys, those sensitive boys that Elv race, still searching for water, still searching to go down under, still searching for the white pink. Still searching for the pale lady, still mirroring in the river when they bow their heads down, like soft thin glitters from Aldebaran Sea, dancing in full moonlight. They are still standing on Aldebaran's coasts, riding the white rabbits, still standing with their pink-blue uniforms, torn down by life's sharp treasures, from the pink rainbow, wearing the scars as badges on their uniform. The wounds still not healed can be seen through their suits, for everything is transparent. But they are covered well by old books and rainbow kisses. The wounds are beating and pulsing like hearts in their bodies, pumping the tears through their suits, through their arms and legs, giving them courage to bend their knees and elbows, in that strange mysterious way. Your grandfather always loved to tell about it. It is antique jewelry. The way they speak, it is the legend of the sword. And still they don't know where they are exactly heading for, but they just head for it. They are always on a journey, walking with their flutes. They are the mysterious pipers, attracting the doves from their roofs. Tucan boys, they know the sensitive spots. They still throw stones in them, watching the waves, watching the fishes coming upstairs to see Aldebaran's lights. They still drink from the moon's warm nipples. They still drink from the cartoon's juice. They are forever young, but their clothes are getting older. Even their shadows are liquid gold. Their rags are silver. And their boots, they have the keys of the old books. They are turning the pages of creation. When they shut a book, someone dies or someone gets born. A shop closes or gets open. These boys, these Tucan boys, still riding on horses too high for them. But they always fall soft, on Venus and pillows, and in Aldebaran's licorice. They are loved. These animals are protected by the law. They know the sensitive threads. On these bridges they sit and fish. Fishing to find wasted days and money. Spoil from the big mouse. They are still skating on the rivers with their magnet balls, leaving juicy stripes behind them. In thick air, chiefs of illusion. They build their towns on forgotten stones, filling them with the dolls of the rubbish fields. They pick them up from under the sewers of the houses. They are the toy doctors from the forgotten moon. Their boots are wet, their heads and hands are cold, grasping like rats. But their hearts are warm, and the flames of passion burn there. A strange sort of passion. Battling against the dragons. To have heart and space for the town. To have some high pillars, with teeth hanging under it, scaring away the dogs and the crows. They wear old war books inside, showing them where the graves are. So many treasures left behind. So much knowledge. So much fame. Building their elevators on those graves, not forgetting about grandfather Smoke. They still wear their grandfather's clothes, the suits of their old heroes. They are building Marchpane's town. Still the guards of the handicapped, still searching for the side tarts in the ornaments. This was why the Indian war book was so wild. Some handicapped trees led them. Some handicapped plants and flowers, wanting their marbles back. But this town, this Marchpane's town, would bring glory to nature again. There was an Indian called Handicapped Dog. The wildest dog in town. He wanted to do the Indian apocalypse, but he had to wait for the winter sleep. All colors would be back after the winter sleep. The chiefs were surrounding the town, and with the other eye they could see the world behind the shell. They were the watchers of the Great Wall, still having a split face, a mask, the tiger's mask. They were masters of the veils of illusion, soothing the mass into sleep at the ends of the days and seasons. They were watching their crowds and publics, their choirs and audiences. They were the tailors of the deserts, standing on Martian hills, still wildcats, still tailors of the big dream, still raging about the bleeding ornaments, Still puppet assassins. Still letting the boys grow. In the trees, in the towers, in the ornaments, and in spoiled rain. Masters of the great illusions. Still having the deserts in their eyes. Burning everything into orange. Until it strikes the blue bell. And then the water comes. Something bigger than them. Something which they don't understand. It comes to wash everything away. Oh, those sea gardens. The orange still rakes them. Oh, these sea snakes from a far, far land. When it all gets too orange, when it all gets too hot, they come. Those Tucan boys. It's something deeper inside. While the moonchild is carrying their flag. Snakes from the big thunder. Something inside which they themselves don't understand. Something which always makes them cry. With the strike of the blue bell. It's deeper inside. It's deeper. When the orange strikes the blue, it makes their hands and head so cold. But it sets their hearts into a deeper fire. When the tiger goes to sleep, only a kite will fly in that night. By a little light, raging through the night. When the tiger goes to sleep, taking the boys out of the rocks, letting them grow and bloom in the flowers. These Tucan boys, these sensitive ones, these drama makers in the air, sliding into the rivers and oceans again. When the tigers go to sleep, the orange, still the best present from the tiger, striking the blue in the night, and then something happens so deep inside, which they still don't understand. They still don't understand. A pink-white ornament is lying before them. A present from the snake's candy. All these presents, they rise like towers from the sea, awakening the boys from Tucan. In the middle of the night, while everyone is sleeping so deep, when the tiger goes to sleep, and then these boys, grow like towers in the sea, rising from the ornament, to touch the white hard candy, and then they become the hard men. Something they still fear, but she's breeding it, that old kite. It's something for you to know, and something for you'll see. These softest boys in daylight, become the hard men in the night. Someone took a soft boy, wanted to have a good pillow, but I tell you, and that seems always true, soft boys become the hard men in the night. Marcia took a giving boy, she took a good bite, she didn't know for her demise, that giving boys grow thieves in the night, always growing thieves in the night. I'm spreading the marsh pane. After the kite had left, seeing hard white candy lying in between